Following on from my previous Monster Taming reviews, I figured I'd keep up with the theme, and whilst looking for candidates for my next review video, Dicefolk rolled straight into view. Released back in February of 2024 by Leap Game Studios and Tiny Ghoul, this charming tactical roguelike has you fight monsters called chimeras against one another using dice imbued with magical powers in your quest to rid the land of evil. If this sounds like it scratches your itch, then stick around. Hello, I'm Hell, and this is my review for Dicefolk. Dicefolk has a vibrant and colourful 2D art style that takes advantage of animated sprites, much like Nexomon, but rarely stands out in how the game plays. It doesn't lean too heavily into the story, and instead sets you off straight into your adventure to learn firsthand how the game plays. And boy oh boy is it unique. In this game you control all chimeras on the field, both friend and foe. Every turn both yours and your opponent's action dice are rolled, the results of which represents the actions available to you and your opponents for this turn. Starting out, these options will be simple, such as defend, attack and rotate, with many more as you explore further into the game, with rotate enabling you to fight on the best possible terms. Oh, and did I not mention this is a triple battle? Think of it like Pokemon Generation 5 rotation triple battles, only the rotation isn't a gamble, you get to control all of it. Defense is an important consideration in this game. As with many roguelikes, this game is a marathon, not a sprint. There are 3 stages to clear with every run, with each stage ending with a boss fight, and all damage you take carries over onto the next fight, with your party getting fully healed between stages, so you can go all in for those boss fights. And whilst you're preparing for those big boss battles, keep an eye on the abilities of your chimera and the items you acquire, because you can set off some serious game-breaking combos to breeze through your boss fights. These combos are much more satisfying to pull off after a failed run, whereby none of the chimera offered to you synergised all that well, which is, after all, the nature of modern roguelikes. The map for each stage has a fog of war element to it, with more locations to visit opening up as you move around. You can freely explore the map and choose what order you visit certain locations, even returning to locations such as the black market when you've saved up enough gold. A speedrunner may even choose to head to the boss fight as early as possible, as soon as its location is revealed, instead of exploring the rest of the map for further upgrades and items. And whilst we're on the topic of speedrunners, once you've gotten the feel of how the game plays, you can consistently complete a full run within an hour, with rewards such as new chimera getting unlocked at the end of some of your runs, ensuring that future runs continue to be diverse to bring you back for more. With finished runs of around 1 hour, with each stage clocking in at around 20 minutes, this is an excellent pick-up and play game that requires very little commitment. There's no concern about forgetting vital plot points in the story after an extended break from the game, and the game's mechanics themselves are simple enough to pick up after a break, as failing a run still yields experience towards unlocking new chimera and further completing your compendium. With everything that I have said, the game is right at home on portable consoles, such as the Steam Deck, with a Nintendo Switch release planned for June. On the Steam Deck, you can get a good 5 to 6 hours of gameplay with this game, without even adjusting any of the deck's power saving features, and at the time of recording this video, no bugs or issues have been encountered whilst playing this game on the Steam Deck. A completely flawless experience. So if you're after a pick up and play game for your portable console of choice, when you have only 20 or 60 minutes to spare here and there, then I'd highly recommend you check out this game and wishlist it on your relevant storefront. And that is, hopefully, my quick review/overview for Dicefolk. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments section below and hit those Dicey subscribe and like buttons. The more of you that hit those buttons, the more of these videos I'll put out in the future. And until the next video, play casual.